Good evening. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie. And I'm here with a Midas Touch video in which Donald Trump is very upset because he didn't get the ratings that Kamala did when she was on Fox. She got 7.5 million viewers, and when he did his interview on Fox, the most recent one, he just got 3 million, maybe a little over 3 million. So he's really upset and flipping out about this. He is such a baby when it comes to these types of things. As some people said, maybe it's because he got his face slapped at the dinner table, or because somebody poured a bowl of mashed potatoes on his head at the dinner table. So maybe because he was humiliated when he was a child and a teenager, that he thinks that something like this is humiliating now and he can't handle it. So let's listen to this.
I think that Donald Trump losing in the ratings drives him even crazier than getting convicted of serious crimes. I know it's weird, but honestly, I do believe that. And yesterday, we found out that Vice President Harris absolutely smoked Donald Trump in the ratings during her interview with Fox host Bret Baier. Kamala Harris got 7.1 million viewers during her appearance with Bret Baier. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, during his staged town hall with Harris Faulkner on Fox, received just 3 million viewers. In fact, if you add up both Donald Trump's fake town hall yesterday and Donald Trump's fake town hall in September with Hannity, still he did not beat Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris got more views than him in that one day than those two events that Trump did combined. Donald Trump is now freaking out, spreading all of these conspiracy theories about Vice President Harris's TV appearances. He is absolutely losing his mind. Meanwhile, Vice President Harris was on a blitz through Wisconsin, putting in the actual work. I mean, check out this footage right here of that crowd in Green Bay, Wisconsin last night. That room was absolutely electric. My name is Brett Meiselas, here with the Midas Touch Network. I'm going to guide you through everything that went down. First, I need you to hit subscribe and help us get to 3.5 million subscribers. Let's dig right in. In recent weeks, Donald Trump has refused to debate Vice President Harris again, canceled an interview with 60 Minutes, canceled an interview with NBC, canceled an interview with CNBC. You seeing a pattern? Canceled an interview with the Detroit News, canceled an appearance at an event in Georgia, canceled an appearance at an event in Pennsylvania, and refused to release his medical records. What Donald Trump has been doing, however, is going on his social media app and freaking out, throwing absolute tantrums every single day, and the last 24 hours has been no different. Donald Trump, in light of Vice President Harris absolutely blowing past him in the ratings during her interview with Bret Baier, took to his social media app and wrote the following: 60 Minutes should be immediately taken off the air. Election interference. CBS should lose its license. This is the biggest scandal in broadcast history. Kamala should be investigated and forced off the campaign, and Joe Biden should be allowed to take his rightful place. He now wants Joe Biden back in the race, and he wants to prosecute Kamala Harris because she went on 60 Minutes and he didn't. I mean, how pathetic is this guy? But pathetic, but also dangerous. I'll show you why in just a second. Here's another message he sent. Why won't 60 Minutes release the fraudulent tapes of Lion Kamala's interview with them? Could it be because it was a complete and total disaster, or that they created many new additional answers for her, not just the one where she was so embarrassingly caught? Blah, 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 blah. Release the tapes for the good of America. We could do it the nice way or the hard way. And this guy is utterly unhinged, and he tries to create scandals out of whole cloth. He just tries to fabricate things. He lies all the time. He's just a liar. And he's mad because 60 Minutes didn't just run raw, unedited footage of an interview, but actually made sure that it fit in the confines of a TV show like it's been done since the beginning of time. I mean, this is utterly deranged. And here's where I say it gets dangerous, because here's Donald Trump reposting Nathan Symington. Nathan Symington is the commissioner of the FCC who Donald Trump appointed. And he is taking this Fox News conspiracy story, which is amplifying Donald Trump's lies, and saying, interesting, big if true, we'll look into it. This shows you an example how Donald Trump will weaponize the government if he were to take power again. And this is why he must be kept away from the Oval Office at all costs. This is the kind of stuff you see in Russia and other authoritarian countries. Meanwhile, Donald Trump and Fox were doing the exact thing that he was accusing Vice President Kamala Harris of. During Donald Trump's event, which, by the way, got lower ratings than Kamala Harris. Did I mention that yet? Let me mention it again. It got lower ratings than Vice President Kamala Harris. They did this all-women town hall, and it ended up being packed with Donald Trump's own supporters and people who are high up in the Republican Party, in Republican Party groups in Georgia. I mean, they got busted. This is exactly what they accuse Vice President Harris of when she has actual legitimate events.
That's enough of that. But I'm trying to think of the word that it's a common word. For some reason, it escapes me right now. That is used when a child throws a temper tantrum. If it's out there, please put it in the comments because I can't think of it. Gosh, what is that word? Anyway, he is just a child throwing temper tantrums. He's a third grader. He's never his personality, his IQ, and his mental growth has never matured beyond the third grade, in my opinion. And I have a master's degree in psychology, so I'm not talking out my ass. I do know something about it. I've studied abnormal psychology, and I'm not putting a label on him, other than the fact that his mental condition is that of a third grader. He never matured beyond that. All right, so I'm going to get off here. This is long. I hope you listen to all of this. It's JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying, fuck the little child and his temper that Donald Trump is. And to all my friends and family and followers, I love you all. Pox some more, Jack, and keep on trucking. A quick, short ending to the video that I just did about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris and her ratings being twice what his was when they did their Fox interviews. And what I was trying to think of was Petulant. Petulant. He is a petulant child. That's how I define him. He's a petulant child causing problems over nothing. Anyway, I'm going to attach this to the end. Pox some more, Jack, and keep on trucking.